Don't worry about that. Okay.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It tastes like dragon semen. Don't ever get it.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. She's drinking. Oh! What is this?
Dragon cup. I don't know. I got it from some like healthy store.
Okay, you look so good right now. You're mogging me. New term.
Hey, I'm 30, almost 2, and I know about mug.
Yeah, so guys.
Wait, let me jiggle it more. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's actually crazy. That's crazy.
They don't even deserve that.
No, they didn't.
If I can be honest.
Pay for it.
Yeah,
okay,
we
that was
should get a Patreon. Hey, okay, so what has happened since we last vlogged?
Well, you're about to curse every single man in your
Right,
life out, so.
I just like actually went on a rant and I'm like, hey!
The thing about you is that you have no poker face and you came in, you're like, hey.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so what is it then? I'm hungry. And I go, okay. I think the shame that comes with the self-reflect when you're like, wait, I am better than that. Why the hell did I not see it?
Right.
And then also like angry because you're like, and you know what? How dare you take advantage of me?
How dare you? Like how literally dare you?
And also, if someone is uglier than you and they date you, that is taking advantage of you.
No, like actually. But anyways, it's literally fine. How are you?
I mean, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you seem in good spirits.
Well, I wasn't yesterday.
Right.
I was legitimately in the bottom of a well, but then
Really?
oh my god, I was like crying all day.
Why?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, dude, I was crying all day because I just felt like a loser when it came to my stand-up. I just like, because also, but we have to be cognizant, you guys, there's fires happening all around LA right now. There's headway being made, but because there's fires, which, hello, am I a sociopath? I need to care about that first. But all my shows got canceled, and then I looked at most of my shows got canceled, so then I looked at my roster, and I was just like, oh my, does my breath smell?
No, there was like a
Dragon cum?
No, there was a fluff that went through, so I went like that. Oh. Please continue.
Dude, eat it. Okay. But then I just was in my head, I was like, oh my god, I have like no shows. But I'm like, oh, it was literally slashed because of the natural disasters that are happening. But anyway, so I was just like feeling really at the bottom of a well, but I'm gonna just like put on my own show in like March, so it'll be fine.
Oh my god, wait! Tell me more.
Okay. Dude, I reached out to venues today, so I have to...
Oh my god, you're so good at crowd work.
Oh my god, thank you.
She's so quick with it. She was just on 6 Feet Above. Everyone's obsessed with her, obviously.
Except for one girl who said my personality, this is a pretty distinct personality. Yeah, it is, you boring twat! Okay.
She gets one bad comment.
Literally, I got one bad comment, and this girl's fucking boring with no fucking vision, you fucking pimply-ass bitch.
No, someone...
Okay,
that's crazy. Okay. I remember when I started with... I remember when I started 6 Feet Above with Trevi, and then someone commented being like, I really wish Trevi would have picked someone way more fun. This girl is so boring. And it got like 30 likes on it, and I already was having so much imposter syndrome because like Trevi's obviously like way bigger than I, and I was like honored that she like took me on. So I was like, oh my god, like Trevi's gonna see that and she's gonna be like, I made the biggest. And then Trevi was like, oh fuck that person, and I was like, wait,
exactly.
True. And people don't get the monotone deadpan that I provide, and that's okay if you want to be like stupid and
ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you have taste, then you're gonna like my girl Kate.
Right.
Yep, idiot.
Right. I think we just balance each other out and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, we are perfect, and anyone that has anything negative to say is no.
But here's what I will say: when I first started with Gabby, because like I was a guest on Tea Time, and then I think she got like 15 episodes in, and then brought me on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. But people were like, "Are you serious? I hate this girl," and it made me so uncomfortable. And it went on for like a long time. People were like, "Oh God, I hate her so much. Why does she have to keep doing the podcast?" And then finally, like I got it back, but after like a year, and I was like, "Hey, fuck you!" And they were like, "Oh." And then I got really mean on there, and I feel like now I've balanced out.
Right.
But that's part of the reason I was so defensive on there, because I'm like, everyone fucking hates me.
Yeah, it gets to you.
It did. It really hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Because people were naming out Trevi's friends that like she should have brought on instead of me.
Oh my god! And they're like, you know that guy that hangs outside the gas station, and kind of like the seedy part of town. Please, I'm sure he has a story or two to tell. What's this girl doing? Throw her back to the sea. And you're like, wait,
the sea.
The sea. I'm like, okay,
dude, I love manatees. You know, I wrote a speech in college about how I was a manatee in a previous life when I took public speaking.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and like you love whales.
I love humpback whales. They're my favorite.
Why?
Oh, okay. Because when I was a child and I lived in San Diego, my dad took me whale watching with my childhood best friend Anna, and we were on the boat, and then people started getting seasick, so they were walking away from the side, and then they were like, oh no, the whale's coming up ahead, and then we're like looking out, we're looking for it, and then all of a sudden the whale just came up right next to the boat, and it just looked at me with its eye, and I just started crying.
Oh my god.
And I just like felt like I imprinted on the whale.
Dude, that probably means you were a whale in a previous life.
I would believe it. I love whales so much. I cry whenever I see like a reel. I'm like crying.
Oh my god.
I just love them.
That's so cute. Yeah, the aquatic life is where it's at, and I feel like it's really underrated.
It is underrated.
Yeah, people like love, like obviously I love dogs and ferrets, but like aquatic
yeah, obviously. What are you, an idiot?
But like aquatic life, more people need to talk about it, and how the ocean is what, like 90% undiscovered. That's crazy. What? Oh my god.
I don't know why that's my favorite bit, but
she always just stares at me after I say anything, and then I start spinning out.
I'm just taking it in. I'm taking it in. But it's so fascinating and beautiful. Did you know when I was drinking over the pandemic, I would get drunk and fangirl over marine biologists? Have I ever told you that?
No way.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like
DM them?
Yeah, I would DM like, I fucking love your work.
Did they respond?
This one guy did, and I wanted to fuck him so bad.
Was he hot?
Dude, he's literally hot. Look up.
You're just gonna say it?
SK. Dude, I would fuck the shit out of him.
Wait.
See if he still follows me.
Yeah! Wait, is he in LA?
No, he's like all around. Like he filmed. There was this Disney Plus.
Bro, he's old.
Okay, not too much.
Wait, he's like legit old.
No! Oh okay, like you don't have any room to talk. You're bringing the Grim Reaper in and out of here. So
okay, that was like 10 years ago.
Okay, it was 2. But yeah, no, he is mad old. Yeah, that's not him. That's not him.
Do you? That's not?
No, no.
Oh.
Wait. Is it?
That is him, dude.
Wait, that can't be him.
That's him.
Wait, maybe he's mad old. See, but with the hat, he's
Did you guys DM?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Dude, we like DM'd.
Okay, like the DM. Instagram is a dating app.
No, I actually, this is kind of weird to admit. I have dated almost exclusively people from Instagram.
It's like way less desperate than dating apps. I like it better.
Me too.
I don't slide into DMs though, do you?
No, okay. Well, I don't know if that's true, but no, I don't.
I slipped! Guys, one time I said ahoy to a guy, like, I don't, sorry.
Hey! But if someone slides in my DMs, I always just go, I'm like, let me just see.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's serial killers, but every once in a while you're like, let me catch this, like what's going on?
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Okay.
Things did go downhill because I asked him to be in a short film I wrote and started. It's like half made, so don't worry, I need to actually go back and redo it. But anyway, I started making a short film about this like canceled marine biologist who can't get a job anywhere, so she has to wind up working at SeaWorld. And I wanted him to be in it. I wanted him to give like a fake, like it was like a fake mockumentary. And I honestly need to like remake it.
Wait, yeah, you should.
Should I?
And wait, why was she canceled?
Because so it's based off this real marine biologist, and Ingrid something, I'm forgetting her last name right now, but Ingrid Visser, Dr. Ingrid Visser, that's her name. But anyways, this marine biologist, she was like really heavily scrutinized in the marine biology world because she gets and also she gets in the water loose with the orcas. So she just like, you're not supposed to like free dive with them.
Why not?
Exactly. Now talk about imprinting. The whales and her have like a legit friendship.
Wow.
In New Zealand, and so she triggered. Okay, but everyone's like, that's really dangerous. You shouldn't be doing that. She's like, I understand the whales. And she like fights so hard. She's like severely, I'm sorry, I think she's severely autistic. Her entire apartment is decorated in, or her house rather, is decorated in like whale paraphernalia. Like her car is like Orca 2.0 or something. That's like her license plate.
Married?
No, honey, no, because she's like spiritually married to the orcas. Like she loves them so much, and so I used her as inspiration for this short film.
Oh my god!
And I wrote her a
how
fan
can
letter.
they fire her? She's literally like God put her on this earth for that reason.
To love the whales, I know, but so that I just made that up in my short. I was like, okay, so like what would I like took it to like an extreme. People in her documentary were they were like criticizing her because like, oh, what you're doing, that's not real research. Like you're just being, you know, brash and you're being irresponsible. But tell me why she's the one that's finding out all the real.
And let's deep dive on that.
So you need to look up who the top manatee researchers are and get in with them. Because you could do like a thoughty shoot on the boat while they're like...
No, I can't because boats are like one of the main reasons that manatees are becoming extinct. Because they're getting chopped up on the boats.
Are they?
Yeah, it's really bad. So I would never do that.
Okay, we're low-key kind of marine biologists. We know a lot about them!
And like on average, hey, this is actually, I'm just not gonna stalk anymore because what are we talking about?
But wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say on average, female manatees are like larger than male manatees, and that was like one of my main driving points. And they're pescatarians, and they're very independent, and a lot of you bitches can't relate.
Yo! Oh my god! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yeah, no, I didn't have a lot of friends in college, but
That's really wholesome and sweet.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I love that we just did 20 minutes on whales.
Yeah, like
you're like, okay. Yeah. Okay, Kate has a show tonight, you guys.
I do have a show at 8 p.m. and so I'm trying to go into, and it's like mostly men on the lineup, obviously.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, I was like,
no.
Wait, I kind of want to get into that. How many times have you been like the only woman on the lineup?
No, never, Kate. Never. No, it's always like a bountiful, beautiful, equal experience.
Why is it all men that run comedy? I just don't get it.
Because they're funnier and they're stronger
and they're better.
And no, it's legitimately so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Are you the only girl tonight?
There's one other girl.
Her ass big?
Oh. I don't know. I only saw a picture of her face, but we're gonna find out.
You know that there's a comedy booker. This is like actually crazy to air out, but who the fuck's gonna even see this? That would know about this. But it's like honestly, we make this for us.
Yeah, like actually.
Okay, but there's this fucking booker in LA, and he runs this fucking comedy show. He's run it for years, and he won't even if you have professional, normal, entertainment headshots, comedy headshots, acting headshots, whatever. He won't use those, and he'll do a deep dive on you, and he only books women. So okay, wait for it.
Okay.
But then he won't book he won't use a regular headshot. He'll just use one of like you going like this.
No, stop.
Like, comedy night, and you're like, how did you even get that? I'm like, I think you photoshopped that.
Wait,
or like
info.
Like should have been an 8, and you're like, oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah, literally.
Are you serious?
Like, come on down, 2 drink minimum, and you're like, no. One time he did book me, and I sent him a headshot to use because I was like, I know what he's gonna do. And not kidding, I had gone to Mexico with my boyfriend at the time. This is years ago, and I had like posted. It's like one of like the last slides is like me in a bikini, in a thong bikini, sitting against a window with my hands like this. So it's like I'm like this, and then it's like
are you kidding?
And then like, the beach is out here, and I did that. And he used that picture for the lineup. It wasn't even my face, it was literally my backside.
Wow.
So it's hard to win.
What's like the audience like? It's just all men.
If there's even an audience. Latino shade!
That is nuts.
Yeah, there's like 3 guys that are like half hard, and then the show goes on for like 5 hours. So I know you're jealous. Here, I'll make a call. I'll get you on the
Dude, I had a show the other night, and there were 7 comics on the lineup, and there were how many people in the crowd?
0.
3.
Oh, 3.
And one of them, when I was like walking into the show, there was this houseless man outside that was loudly talking to himself, and then I just see him passed out in the crowd.
Okay.
Nice.
You
I said, hey, we all start somewhere.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. And he started outside and he wound up inside.
Yeah.
And that's the sign of a good show. That's the sign.
I honestly had fun.
It's honestly Madison Square Garden.
It is. People don't get that.
No, honestly, doing those shows, though, it is very wholesome and it's all part of it.
It was. I was like, honestly, I'm grateful for the stage time, you know?
Yeah. You talked about manatees?
No, but I should put that in my set.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
You know that I tried to get a job as like a bottle girl at this nightclub in LA when I was 21, and walk in, had to bring a headshot, obviously, because that's important, and then bring a headshot. He didn't give a fuck about your work experience, thank God, because I didn't have any, and I was fired from every place, so love that. And then he's like, all right, and waist, all right, and Adam's, okay, you like coke? And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, all right, final question. What's your favorite animal? No. And I was like, a humpback whale! And I like answered, and he was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, you know, just they're so ginormous, but they're gentle and they're so smart and they're nurturing. Oh, and I like I'm like sweating talking about it because I just love whales. So I'm like shaking at this point. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then he looked really disappointed, and like I kind of come out of like my whale like days.
Your blackout.
Yeah, I was like, whoa! I just went through like a whale K-hole, and I was like, wait, why? And he's like, oh. Most girls said something like a panther or like a cat or like something hot, and I was like, oh, and he was like, yeah, do you want to change your answer? And I was like, no, I fucking love humpback whales. And then he was like, okay, yeah, we'll be in touch. Didn't get the job.
Why would that matter? I just don't get it.
They don't get it, idiot,
dude.
And also, so what? Because you don't want to fuck the animal I chose, I don't get the job.
Right. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so weird. I'm sad for you that you didn't get the job.
No, because my life could have changed, man. Have you ever been asked a fucked up question in a job interview?
I did a restaurant job interview and a guy was like really mean to me. But I was so weird for this. I worked at a private equity firm, and I had the interview. And I was like modeling at the time too, so he was like, "Oh, what brought you to New York?" And I was like, "Oh, modeling, plus size." And he was like, "Oh, how's that?" I was like, "They want me to gain weight," and I saw him get like visibly uncomfortable.
he has blood start coming out of his eyes. He's like,
yeah,
gain weight. And you're like, oh, okay.
I was like, how crazy is that? But then I got the job, and then my boss was creepy. He's the one that when I was like, "Oh, what's your email?" and he goes, "Golden Showers 22." I missed that job. I got it. Dude, and like so that job, I was getting sober during that time, and I told him I was like getting sober, and he was like, "I get some literature that'll actually help you out." And I was like,
yeah, and what is it?
Yeah, like actually.
Some scribbles from his mom.
And he told me that like he spent Christmas alone and chugged sangria, and I was like, this is like not hot, it's really sad.
Wait, I bet he was packing.
Yeah, no, he had a sugar baby. And I was like, it's kind of crazy you gotta pay people to hang out with you.
Ooh.
And he like got mad.
Oh my god. Okay, so you were not his piece.
No, but he was the one that asked me. He was like, "Do you want to be my sugar baby?" And then I was like, "Would I have to touch you?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, absolutely not."
I love that. Would I have to touch you?
I was like, "I cannot do that."
Damn, it's like, why do we always have to be touching these men? Like, why can't we just dazzle them with our wit and our personality?
That's what literally, I'm like, I'm providing you mirth at this job, at this shitty job.
Yeah. Idiot. It's like the guys on my OF are like, God, can I see your vagina? And I'm like,
oh my God.
No, you can see my soul. Like, that's what you're paying for.
Literally. So, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
To see the soul.
If you want to know, like, what's on my book list for 2025, subscribe. That's what we're doing over there.
I'm begging at this point.
Exactly.
Well, I've said my piece.
And you already know I've said mine.
So,
that's that.
That being said,
yeah!